If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. 66 tons of human poop coming off Denali Mountain this year. That's 132,000 pounds. And I'll get into that in a little bit. I was sent an article today about the Rocky Mountain National Park. And they're having some real issues up there. I think there's a lot of people that don't realize the volume of people that are starting an RV life or RV traveling. One of the largest generations in human history has just retired or starting to retire. What do? Well, they buy RVs. RV sales are the highest they've ever been. I've talked about the problems with this volume of people coming out to do this thing. I just made a video about the Burning Man and how they got, 80,000 people, I think, coming out this next year. And there's no infrastructure to handle that volume of people going out into the BLMs. Rocky Mountain National Park is having the same problems. Last year, 4.1 million people came out. Think about how many people that is. That's more than a NASCAR event or a huge football game. I mean, this is just a ton of people. Well, one of the problems they're having is parking. They don't have the infrastructure to handle that many cars coming in. And so by 10 o'clock, 10:30, the parking lot's full. So what do people do? Who needs parking lot? There's grass, which can cause fires because, you know, the hot exhaust catches that grass on fire. People are coming out, starting campfires without fire rings and that kind of thing. Even though it specifically says in the rules, don't start campfires unless it's in a recreational area with fire rings. Well, of course, that's causing wildfires. But the biggest problem they're having is, believe it or not, poop. They have a privy there. It holds 5,000 gallons of waste, and they're having to empty that, pump it out every day. Well, then they go out on the hiking trails, these folks do, and they have to go poop, and so they go on the side of the trail. Well, it's become such a problem that the trail is just covered in poop. You know, people have got to watch where they step. There's toilet paper laying everywhere. So what they've started doing is they've started handing out bags, you know, feces bags, similar to like dog bags, to pick up the waste. Of course, people don't want to do that. And think about it. I mean, it's disgusting. And this is what I keep saying about the, the van life. Is sometimes van life is not the most romantic thing in the world, especially when you're handling your own waste. So this is exactly what I made a video about the other day, about the Burning Man. There's just not infrastructure to handle, 80,000 people, 4.1 million people per year, whatever. You know, these national forests, national parks, and BLMs set up their budget based on a certain flow of traffic that they are accustomed to seeing. Well, all of a sudden, this huge influx of people come in, and they're not ready for it. They didn't ask for enough money. Even if they had asked for enough money, it's most likely they wouldn't get it. You know, as tax funding is going down for national forests, national parks, and BLMs, there's an increase of popularity in these areas. So less money, more people. As I was reading this article, it led me to another article that talked about Denali Mountain in Alaska, formerly Mount McKinley. It has had hikers go up it for the last 100 years. 1,200 people go up that mountain every year. It's always been a policy that if you were below 14,000 feet, that you had to carry your waste out. But anyway, above 14,000 feet, they let people go ahead and use the bathroom out on the mountainside. Well, this year they're predicting that the mountain is going to thaw higher than 14,000 feet. So they've come up with a calculation that 66 tons of human waste is going to come down into the streams of Alaska. Imagine this, 66 tons of waste, 132,000 pounds. That is just astronomical to me. So what are we going to do about it? Well, like I said, the national parks is saying, okay, pick up your waste and put it in a waste bag. and then carry out your waste. Well, then what are you supposed to do with that waste once you carry it out of there? This becomes a sticky topic also, because there is no clear-cut information on whether you can throw your waste away or not. If you Google it, you'll get two different answers, yes or no. Here's the thing. Everybody will agree that you can throw human baby diapers away. But then a nursing home has to incinerate their diaper because it's biohazard. People say, well, why can I throw baby diapers away, but I can't throw adult diapers away? And the only thing I can come up with, it was the only, after clicking I don't know how many links on Google, the only one that didn't even come close to making sense is sometimes adults acquire diseases that most likely babies are not going to acquire. Each municipality has its own set of rules when it comes to it, throwing away your waste. So before you throw it away, I strongly recommend that you look up the municipality rules on that subject. Now, here is a solution that most everybody, I can't hardly find anybody that disagrees with this solution. Even the National Forest recommends this solution, is that you go to the bathroom 200 feet away from any water source, streams, lakes, rivers, whatever. Dig a hole 6 inches deep and go to the bathroom in the hole. They cover the hole up. Now, here comes the problem, is toilet paper and wet wipes. However, wet wipes seems to be a sticking point with a lot of national parks and national forests. Wet wipes don't degrade quite as quickly, so it's sitting out there in the trees. Now, the other thing you want to understand is, it's something I came across, is if you don't bury your waste, animals will eat it. And that may not be very healthy for the animals, depending on what you ate. Thanks for watching. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.